Hello, welcome to the Richardson Simple Living. My name's Maria. If you're here for the first time, I cover mainly homeschooling, urban homesteading and home life. Normally home life is cooking, so we tend to get the air fryer out, which you can see down there, and we do recipes in the air fryer. Because that's new to me, I'm practicing with it, so it's all a bit trial and error at the moment, but that tends to be our home life type of thing. Anyway, today we're going to be doing urban homesteading because it's part of a collaboration I'm doing with, or taking part in I should say, which is hosted by Victoria from Home Educating the Mad Lads. A few of us take part in it, and what it is, from March till October, we show our gardens and what we're doing in them, and once a month, this is what we do once a month, and it's normally the end of the month. So we show what we're doing and how the garden's progressing, what we grow, what we use things for that we grow and that kind of thing. So I'm hoping with mine, I'm hoping that I'm going to be growing things that maybe I can devise some recipes to go into the air fryer. So, along with lots of things like sauces and things like that I want to be making a lot of this year, if the weather's right and the crops work. So anyway, I thought we'll go out today. It is the start of the collaboration. It is the end of March, so we're going to go out today and we're going to take a look around the garden homestead. What I'm also going to do while I'm out there, I'm going to show you how Hoppities is progressing. Hoppities is the business that we're hoping to be starting from home, and it's grooming and boarding rabbits. So I'll show you how that's progressing and we'll take a walk round. So everywhere's a bit of a mess at the moment. There isn't a lot going on in the garden. That's I don't know what it's called, it's like a palm tree. That's been growing steadily for a while. It needs a bigger pot. I rescued it from my uncle's. My uncle passed away, so we dug it up. We didn't really expect it to live because we just chucked it in this pot with a chunk of earth, and it's thriving nice, as you can see on top. So yeah, we'll see if we can move that on into something bigger. There I've got some pots ready to be planted. What I'm putting in them is, we've been to the garden centre, look at this lot, pansies. So I'm going to be mixing the colours and putting them in that. Well, actually, I'll show you what else there is. There's primroses. My husband's mad on primroses. He wants to put them down the borders at the front. I bought some lavender, which is going into some pink pots to go on the rabbit courtyard, which I'll show you in a bit. And also I bought a couple more blueberry bushes because I bought some last year, planted them in the front, but they died with the heat we had. They died off. So I'm going to put these in big pots, such as this size, and leave them on this patio to grow on. So hopefully they'll be okay. So yeah, the pansies are going to go in there, so they should look nice. Probably next time you'll see them. Now my eldest daughter, has been doing the fairy garden. If any of you have watched any of my gardening collabs before, you'll know that the fairy garden got completely trashed by the cats. So Lisa's dug it all out and she's done it. She's got some stones down there that she's going to make a little pathway, and she's going to put Cassie out. Going to put little fairy features in it. So it's not quite finished yet, but the plants will grow nice among it. That's all the plants that are going in it. It's just a bit of decor that's going in it now. Now mint, we've had to buy some new mint. We've got some spearmint and garden mint. I love the smell of that. Cassie. Yeah, as I said, I just had to go and shut the dog in the house because she's barking. So we've had to buy some more mint because it rained and it flooded this container and all the mint drowned. And then the ice came, iced over. Then it drained, then it rained again. And the mint was just black in it. The roots were just black, so I knew they'd died. So we bought some fresh mint to go in there now. So hopefully that'll be okay. And my husband's drilled some more holes in it at the side for drainage. Though we've never had the problem before, and we've had it for years, but I don't know. The apricot tree, that's getting leaves on it. It did have some blossom on it, but the frost made it all fall off, so we're not going to be getting no apricots. I think really I could do with keeping it in the greenhouse over winter, but we'll see. Empty pots. Now there's remnants of pansies in there from last year. My husband has a habit of leaving them in, thinking they'll all reseed and grow again, rather than just collecting seeds and doing it neatly. So I'll probably have to dispose of them. My rose bush was in this big Victorian pot last year, but that's on the front now. These are all empty, got to be sorted. Another stacker that's going to have things in it. They're all empty. I don't know what's in there though. This grows every year and I don't know what it is. It doesn't amount to anything. Oh, it's empty and totally. Rhubarb. Look at that. Coming on beautifully. Really impressed with that. That's grown well. My bamboo. Strawberries. They're all starting to come back. New shoots in amongst them all. So they're all coming back. The strawberries on that stage in there. Crocuses and pots. Another nice big empty tub there. I'm going to need a couple anyway for the blueberries. Clematis plant is growing. It's all coming in nice. Little narcissus there. More strawberries. As you can see, there's shoots coming in them. And more strawberries. And empty pots that have got to be sorted there. So in here, we've got the blackberry bush I planted last year. I think I can see some new shoots coming on it. So hopefully that'll all take off. I think actually at the root of it there's new shoots. Can't see from here because I've got green netting on top to keep the cats off. Yeah, you can see there, there's little red shoots. They're all new bits coming. It travels along actually last year. I've left it, and I suppose you're supposed to cut it back in that, but I thought I'm going to treat it like it's just in the wild, and it always grows abundantly there, so I thought I'm just going to leave it. That's a raspberry bush, and there's a bit of offshoot come there, spreading. Oh, and this is a blackberry bush here. But doesn't seem to be doing anything much at the minute. We shall see how it goes. Look at the state of it up there, and the state of my lawn. It's horrendous. Do you know, it's starting to hail on me. Oh no. That'll be my husband coming home then. He's out window cleaning. But yeah, because we'll probably put the pool up here again this year, we haven't done anything with it because the pool is the length of all of that. So, and the ducks up there. These, can't do myself for the ducks. We've got all of these pallets here. They're going to be made into fencing or whatever. Got me daffodils coming in my tubs. I'm sure I had more bulbs than them. But this is all that seems to have come up. Started to rain, Sean. Sean's cleaning her rabbits. She goes. You've done them? Oh. I got some dahlia bulbs in there that he's going to plant down the front because somebody gave him some more. So all of this is rubbish and it'll be empty. It's all messy up here because there's some of the fence panels he's been making out of the pallets. So we've got to sort through it all. Oh, we got some eggs. Got some eggs in there for collecting. Look at all these. They dig all of it up. We keep putting all the... Got some special shaving stuff. They dig it all up because they look pecking at the earth. And the ducks. Oh my goodness, look. They've been laying right at the gate. But the sad thing is about these eggs, because nobody wants any, and we're supposed to be in this zone that they don't seem to be lifting, I'm having to throw them away. Because I can't cook with all of them. There isn't, well, I have that many eggs. There's too many for me to cook with. Got loads of pots behind there. I'm going to put some potatoes in some of them, I think, and probably my tomatoes. Let's go in the greenhouse. Let's see if I can do the door. The dog's following me everywhere. Sean's let her out. Rubbish in there that's got to be burnt. These are these lettuces that I've been growing over winter. Things don't grow so well in this end one. I don't know why. Probably the positioning. I've not had no heating on in here, but I probably put it on now because I'll start my seeds next week, and then the heating will probably go on for a couple of weeks if it's still a bit chilly. But it wants to clean. My husband said he'd come and cleaned in here for me. He says, got it all ready for you. Look at the state of it and the cobwebs. He's not touched them. Normally he stains it all out and everything, but he's not bothered. He just cleared me some shelving, which I can only get to one side because he's got all this rubbish on the other side that's waiting to get in the bonfire. Can't see it out. But stuff in there. I bought some new trays. I think I might get a few more because, as you can see, a lot of mine have already split. So yeah, I'm going to have to clear this out a lot more, I think. I mean, it's jumbled up. The cucumbers will normally go in these. So we'll see what these do over the next few weeks. I'll be chucking them if they don't do anything much more. But with the heating on, they might do. See, this keeps all the rabbit things in there, all in the corner. And I need all this space. So my greenhouse is just a blinking mess. Yeah, I've cleaned it all out for you. He says, look at the cobwebs. He knows I don't like working in here with cobwebs because I don't like spiders. But let's stand back. The state of it. That's his idea of getting it all ready for me. We've got moss on the floor. Oh dear. We'll have to get this sorted out. Right, across the garden. Nothing in any of these yet. You can see they've all got the compost bags waiting to be topped up. Sling all that on in a couple of weeks. I think he's going to get some staining. We bought staining. All the wooden fencing wants staining. And all of those want staining. We're going to have a look on the other side. Now, we're in the opposite area. All of these have got to be sorted, emptied. That one looks dead. I've got a clematis grown there. I need to go and find somewhere to put that, actually. But all of that's not dead. But I've got a good big empty pot there. I asked him to throw me all the compost out in autumn so I could put fresh in. But he doesn't. And I can't lift those great big heavy tubs. Even if I was strong enough, I've got an hernia anyway, so that wouldn't be very good. Storage area. It used to be the chicken pen, but it's all Christmas, Halloween, and as you can see, the Halloween decorations, Christmas decorations, Christmas grave decorations in there. And at the back there's a great big tub of Lego that's never used anymore. Oh gosh, there's so much. Got the pheasants here. You know what she's having a dig at over there? What? I'm keeping my eye out for eggs because they'll be laying. But with all this avian flu control zone, it's not that I can do anything with them other than chuck them away. But anyway, I came over here to look at my raspberries. All along here grows the raspberries. And as you can see, the shoots on all of them coming on nicely. So yeah, I've got lots of raspberries in the freezer from last year, so I might be doing some recipes with them in the air fryer. You never know. Got quite a few things in the freezer from last year that lasts us until everything grows again this year, but everything's looking ready and good. Just need to paint it. Whether I'll paint the boxes, I mean, I'd like them to be a quick go over, but whether he will, I don't know. Preserves them though, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm going to swing me around. Let's have a look at him. Hello. Hello. You handsome boy. Hello, you're down there as well. Right, we'll go and have a look in Hoppities then. So this is all latched up, so nobody will be allowed beyond there. He's fenced all that off, but I think the top of where the gate is needs a bit of staining. It's going to be stained anyway, but sanding because it's a bit rough, and see if I get a little handle on it. But all of that's going to be stained with all of this. So we've got quite a nice area, so it's got to be cleaned. His idea of cleaning up, sweeps the pile up and leaves it. I don't know, can't get the staff, can you? We got a big area. So I've now ordered 2 rabbit pens, big 6-foot ones. I thought put 2 on first, we'll see how that goes and how we go with it. So we'll swing it around and we'll go in here. Unlock the door properly. It's going to be a bit dark as we walk in. Put the light on. Ooh. There we go. So you can see we've not gone overboard on it. I've painted my beams pink and everywhere else white. We were going to have boarded it, but I've not gone to that extreme yet because I don't know if it's going to take off. If it takes off, then we will get it all boarded out. I've got 2 big pens. They will be like waiting pens, so waiting to be groomed and waiting for their owners to collect them. So they can go in there and they can have a treat like a hay ball or something. So that's just like with pens, and they'll have water in there. These are my grooming tables. I've got 2 of them. I love the pink, but the black's better because it actually comes with a basket underneath, which is much better. Nice and steady. So we'll groom our bunnies on here. We'll have 2. It feels quite warm in here, but I've let the cold in now because the heater's on. I want to get a nice convector heater or something that has flames that looks real, but we'll see. There's no heaters in the shops at the moment. I did have a look. Got my swing bin, spare heater down there. Now I put some staging up here. It's not full of things yet, but this is the sort of thing that we're going to be using for grooming. So we've got like, trays, we've got fly stripe, we've got the comb busters, we've got the little, well they're not really brushes, they're more like for pampering afterwards, you know, when you finish doing all your brushing, just go over. Got the grooming brushes, got some nail scissors. Now each tub has got the same in, but what I have got to get in here now, I want some Q-tips. There was something else. Oh, some scissors. Now, not that we cut rabbit fur or shave it, nothing like that. But if you've got a knot that you can't brush out, then you're just going to have to snip the knot out. In the other tubs, things like bin bags, and because we don't bath rabbits, if they've got very pooey bottoms or feet, then pet wipes are a good thing to have rather than putting them in water. Never put a rabbit in water. And this is just all cleaning stuff for cleaning hutches, cleaning the grooming tables and things like that. So yeah, I just wish this one had a basket underneath, because when you're working on it, I could have just lifted one of the trays, put them under the basket, which I can do there, but I haven't got one for there. But it's a shame really. But yeah, that's how it's looking. That's how it is. I've got my marquee at the top. I took it out of the other shed because it was on this staging in the other shed, and I said, I'll bring it in here. Might come in handy in summer if I've got to cover one of the hutches over if it's hot or something, or somebody is coming and perhaps got to wait 5 minutes for a rabbit or something. You know, they could sit under it because it's waterproof as well. So maybe it'd be ideal for summer, anything like that. Or maybe just simply popping out on the rabbit courtyard, and when we've got excess vegetables and are allowed to sell eggs again, I can pop them in there like a little for sale thing. I've got some pink shades, but I'm a bit iffy about them now because I think they block the light off. I think it'd have been better sort of with saucer shaped ones, but that's something they could just change easily anyway, not a problem. Because what I want to get is, you know, the lamps that are like big snake type lamps that you can move around. I could do one of them if I need to focus on a certain area of the rabbit, what I'm doing, I need one of them, which is why I put them there, because there's a plug there and I can sort of move a lamp to whichever one I need, or maybe even something I can sort of fix on a beam in between that shines a light, you know. But we should say that's something for me to have a look for, because here with the storage out the back there's no light coming in there. I was thinking about getting perhaps a blind or something to cover it, but then it's going to be some more dust to clean up. I've already got to have a clean up, there's dust under there. I want to see if I can get some covering for the table. I've got my certificates to put on the walls when I find them, because I can't remember what I did with them when I moved the room round. So I've got some framed certificates. I'm just in the middle of doing one more course at the moment. And of course I've got the fire hydrant on the wall. So yeah, I got access out of that door, put this here. I can open this door easily. That's just bolted from the inside. I haven't got a lock or nothing on it. It's just bolted so I can have it open in summer when I'm in here. And I can easily get out if I need to, you know, for any reason. So yeah, and that leads into the courtyard, lovely, which hopefully in summer I'll be able to leave open and just get a fly net on the inside of the door, you know. So that's how that's looking. Oh, with the floor, we were getting some lino stuff for the floor, but we got this floor paint which is non-slip and washable. So I thought, oh, we'll try that first of all, because it's a lot cheaper than the lino. And like I say, it depends how it goes. If it takes off all right, then we can put the lino in afterwards. But I don't want anything where I'm going to slip. This is non-slip, and you can actually feel your feet does stick to it. Feels like maybe it's tacky still, but it's not. It's the sort of grip of it, which is quite good. But I've got plenty of that paint if I need to paint over it. So yeah, so far so good. So that's what it's looking like at the back at the moment. I mean, I haven't got anything as such growing yet. Like I said, weekend I'll start planting in the greenhouse. I'm not planting before the 1st of April. I did that one year because I couldn't wait and I lost nearly all my crops. I was replanting all year round. So what's pointed out, might as well just do it the once, and just, you always get a couple of crops you lose, but you know, it's better than having to keep redoing them over and over. So that's how it is at the moment, all ready to start. I have got a front garden. I'm not going out at the moment because there's people out there. There's workmen out there, so I'm not going on the front. But I've got apples and pears and plum trees on the front. I've got flower border, which my husband bought all them primroses for. And I didn't show you my pink pots, actually. I got some little pink pots, but you'll see them next time with the lavender in them, which I want to put by the rabbit hutches around there, because lavender's a good deterrent for flies, and that's something you've got to watch with rabbits because of fly strike, and you don't want them going on the rabbits and laying their eggs, and it's not nice. So yeah, on the front we've got the apples and pears, like I say, got plums. I did have the 2 blueberries, but they've died off, but I've got 2 new ones. And also there's a gooseberry that wasn't doing very well, but I don't know if it's still alive. I'm going to check on that. If it's still alive, I might see if I can get it up and put it on the back here. And on the back on the patio also, which you can just see out of my window, I'm hoping in the other tubs to get some herbs and put some herbs in. I went to the garden centre, but they hadn't got all the ones I wanted, but he said they're getting some more in a fortnight. So if I go back then, I'll be able to get what I want. So I'll do that, and I thought we'll put some herbs on the back there, which herbs look nice and they smell nice, so I'll do that. And then we'll perhaps just get a few little flowers to go down between. I've kept marigold seeds. I will stop marigolds off, and I've got sweet peas and my sunflower seeds, which I'm hoping to put in pots along the front of the chicken and duck run. At the moment, I can't imagine it because of all the pallets being there, and the grass needs cutting, what grass there is. Normally we reseed the grass every year, but you know, we never got around to it last year. And also, if we're looking, we get good weather, the pool will be down again soon, and I'll worry about it when that gets packed away. So yeah, that's it for this month with the garden. Like I said, it's hosted by Victoria from Home Educating the Mad Lads. I'll drop a link down below to everybody who's taking part, so you can have a look at theirs too. And then we'll do the gardening again now the end of April time next month. So thank you for watching that. What we got now, Thursday this week, we'll do an air fryer recipe, and I've got a couple of ideas and we'll see which one I do. So if you want to watch cooking and air frying on Thursday, then please do so, join me. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all either Thursday or next week. Bye for now.